Now, this thing here, this is a typical hammer staple roofers use. You can get them at any Menards, Lowe's, Home Depot, maybe even Walmart. I don't know. And look at this thing. This is engineered precisely with just the right amount of black tape. Now, that's really not true. But see, you can take this sign right here, and I taped on two little plastic, I'm going to call them dowel pins. I don't know what you call them. Now, this is the pain in the butt to do. But if I want to, I can go outside like this. See how easy it is? I say it's easy, and then I can't hardly do it. I can take this sign, and I can go really high, and I can go out onto a telephone pole, and I can get this sign, since I'm not only handsome, I'm tall also. I'm 6'3", and I can go out and I can put that up in the air another 6 foot. So I have my signs 12 foot in the air. You know what that means? People see them, visibility is good, and kids can't steal them, and nosy neighbors can't just knock them down on a whim. Now, why do I like Bandit signs? Well, first of all, they've made me a small fortune. Are they work? Yeah, but you don't have, that doesn't mean just because you're going to put them out doesn't necessarily mean you have to put them out. You could probably pay somebody. In fact, I'm willing to bet you if I said to somebody, hey, let's say I know a guy named Mark. Hey, Mark, you want to make 20 bucks? Yeah, what do I have to do? Go out and put 20 signs. I'll give you a buck a sign. I bet Mark would be like, no kidding. I can smoke cigarettes, drive around listening to AC/DC and make 20 bucks. There's lots of people out there who do that. By the way, you like my hat? Getting awful handsome today, aren't I? Now, what happens is, if you go out there, let's say you put out 50 this week, 50 next week, and you do this for 4 weeks in a row, you put out 200 signs. I don't know what the numbers are, guys and gals, but I'm going to tell you this. You'll probably monkey around and buy a house. You better be ready, because once you put a house under contract and you go out there, and all you really do is when you're talking to somebody, when these people that call you off these signs, they're people that have either lost a job, or maybe they got sick, or there's a disability, or they're either behind in payments or about to be behind, they got a divorce, their cat had puppies, something happened in their life where they've got a need to sell. Who's not going to call you? The people that are just tire kickers, that are just kind of considering selling their house. I wonder what the market would give us if we decided to sell it. They're not going to call you. They look down on this crap. Don't worry about that. But the people that call you off these things, they got to sell, and you have to be prepared to move fast. So if they call you up and say, hey, I'm thinking about selling my house, I'll say, oh, no kidding, when can I come look at it? Because if they call the sign, like, of course, you're going to get the address first. Now, before you go and view the house, you're going to look it up. You're going to look it up on Realtor.com, Zillow, and Redfin, PropStream, and these other websites, and you're going to evaluate. So when you go there, you know what the approximate value is. Again, another day, another lesson. But Bandit signs, do I like them? You betcha. I love them. Are they a pain in the neck? Yeah, they are. I'm going to tell you something. Bandit signs work. You go out and put these suckers out, you'll be calling me going, Mike, I got a problem. I got a house under contract. What do I do? And isn't that exciting? So this is Mike saying, hey, get your Bandit signs. Oh, I think I mentioned this, but if I didn't, you can go on eBay, you can go on Amazon, Google the term real estate Bandit signs. There's lots and lots of companies that will print these for you. What color should they be? This one here is black ink on white. You can put them on yellow. I had a red ink on yellow. Don't overthink them. You want them to be real simple. I buy a house's phone number. What do they say? I buy a house at a phone number. If you make them look like a library book with 8 lines of code, nobody's going to know what they are. So this was today's Gold Nuggets on Bandit signs. This is Mike saying, see ya. Hey, let's buy some houses.